All right, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to go over how my first, let me read the shirt, Master Strongman Corporation National Championship went. Um, so for those who don't know, I qualified for a national event with Strongman. Like the winner of this event actually goes on to the Arnold Amateur, where they actually get a chance to get a pro card. So it's a pretty big deal. I've done so far 2 Strongman contests, so I am a rookie. With that being said, let me break it down. First, let me talk about my training and prep. I'm going to make it really easy and simple. Talked to my coach, came up with a plan, did not execute the plan. Things were happening in life. Work was kicking my butt. Depression was kicking in. And I could have handled it better. And I did it. And I really think that affected me. But here's the thing. I'm new at this. I'm learning. I'm not going to beat myself up. Next time, my coach, she did want me to meet with her wife, who is a sports psychologist. I didn't, because I didn't want to deal with the fear, the inadequacy that I got in my life. Also, to keep it real, I was dealing with depression. And sorry about that. I should have seen a counselor to deal with some of those things, and I didn't. Also, one thing that really would have helped me, doing more recovery. I didn't do enough recovery. So, keeping that in mind, let me just say what place I came in. It was 16 competitors. I came in 16. Now, last thing about the prep. I'm going to go over the events that we did, but just know this. Coming in, rolling into Orlando, I was able to lift a 275-pound bag and a 300-pound sandbag. The week before was the first time I did that in my life. It took me 4 months to build up to get that. We did an 800-pound yoke in the contest. I took 3 steps the week before. It took me from June to October to get that. Also, the farmer's carry I'm going to talk about, 305 pounds each hand. Mike Christie helped me out. He was motivating me. I was at Growler's Gym in Canton doing the last workout. Now, let me just say this too. I've trained with Emily Bernhardt is my coach. She is a great coach, and she was the reason I was there, and I am so happy to have her help. And Team Bernhardt. That's 2 minutes talking about prep. That's enough talking. But the 305 pounds, I held that. I was able to hold it, drop it. That was it. So, all of that sets this up. First event, log press. Log press, I started doing Strongman in March. So I was able to get 185 pounds the first time I did log press. The starting weight with this was 255 pounds. And somewhere in my training, I did hurt my arm really bad. And quite honestly, the hurt came because I will always, if you look at any of my workout videos from the past, I never lock out. I always do like this. Never lock out. Bench press. Never lock out. So training, working on the lockout, something that's really beneficial actually hurt me because I wasn't used to do it. My muscles were screaming bloody murder. So that affected me. But more than anything, just hindsight, looking back, I bought a log. It's an 8-inch log. We trained with, right when I started to do Strongman, I said, at least I'll have a log. That was a 12-inch log. It's not the same. I had it in training, but the problem was with my training, just to get off that and just mention the last time, I did not go to my gym enough, Team Bernhardt, so I lifted at home more than at the gym, and they have a lot more equipment that would have put me in a much better place. I used my log. I was able to get up before the training, before the event, to 240. The opening weight was 255 pounds. For the first time in my life, I got it up here. I got it about right here. Could not lock it out. Attempted it again. Didn't lock it out. So event 1, 0 points. Boom. Second event was the farmer's carry. It was a 40 feet run with 305 pounds each hand. And then you would turn around and go back. Within 3 feet, I dropped the weight. And I really can't call it. I don't know why I dropped it or what have you. But I talked to Latrice. She talked about visualization. So I have a main goal. One, in this contest, I knew that if I scored a point, that was really big for me because that's how bad the training cycle was. So I dropped it, picked it up, dropped it, picked it up, dropped it, picked it up, dropped it. One of the hardest minutes of my life. I got it down to the 40 feet. I had 10 seconds left. You're supposed to make the turn. I decided not to try to attempt the turn. Truth be told, I do a lot of talking, and I talk because I'm a nice, friendly person, and I talk to try to find out information. So when I was talking, I knew that a lot of the competitors that I was like hanging with, the newbie basically, they couldn't carry it that far. So I unless something happened, they already told me, like, I mean, they kind of showed me their cards that they wouldn't get it to 40 feet. So I really needed to conserve my energy, because next was the yoke sandbag medley. With that, this is available on Strongman Corporation's website. You go there, and then it was a live done by Dion Masters. So you go to Strongman Corporation, Dion Masters, you can see all the competitors, the women, the men, the different weight categories compete. And I also put it on my YouTube page, Waltzilla Strickland, so you can go there too. If you got Roku or something, you can put it on your TV, boom, boom, boom. Now, that weight, 800 pounds, like I said, I literally took 3 steps. Another plug, got to put it in there. Waltzilla Strongman on TikTok, Waltzilla Fitness on Instagram. You go there, I got all my training that I do. So I literally took like 3-4 baby steps, and that's all I could do. So then I'm like, okay, I at least got to get used to the weight. So I stood up with it for 10 seconds, dropped it. Stood up with it for 10 seconds, dropped it. So visualize the line, visualize the line, visualize the line. I was walking around saying that I'm going to at least get it to the 40 feet and try to attempt to at least get that one sandbag. It took me about 55 seconds to get to that line. I don't know. I was wobbling with it. I got to work on my core strength a lot. I was wobbling with it a lot, and I got down there. I wasn't able to do the sandbags, but I got some points. So that put me in a good place. Third event, that was the third event. So that was day 1. It was a 2-day event. 2-day event was the back over bar and also deadlift ladder. My deadlift, when I was fresh, when I was had the most energy, is 563 pounds with my PR. The deadlift ladder was 525, 575, and then a wagon wheel deadlift of 650 pounds. So, bag over bar. We had to actually throw a bag over bar, 16-foot bar, 40 pound bag, 45 pound bag, 50 pound bag. And those guys, they were just talking like it was amazing. I didn't do it. I hit the bar. Now, the training before that, and this is where I'm going back, this is where I messed up. Growlers has not only a lot of good equipment and all that, but Growlers has a good, a person, Mark Bivens, who's actually great at throwing bags. So if I would have went with him, like my coach wanted me to, I'm keeping it real, if I would have went with him 2, 3, 4, 5 times and worked with him, and then combine that with the training during the week at Team Bernhardt, I would have probably got 2 bags. I didn't get any. I'm proud of myself, though, because, literally, I trained the sandbags twice, and that's on me. Like I said, I got to get a little better work-life balance with doing strongman. Knockout work, master training. That's what I'm going to have to do. Anyway, so the 40 pounds, got it, short. Got 60 seconds, got it again. It hit the bar, almost went over. I'm like, okay, it hit the bar. I know I can get it. I know I got the power. The goal was to get the 40 pound. Just get that 40 pound over. I didn't do it. And right there, that I was third from last at that point. That's when that put me in last place. With everybody else, just to end it, everybody else was able to not only get at least 1 bag over, but they got every heavyweight except for me got 2 deadlifts. That was the other thing, talking to people that they had 600 pound deadlifts, 650 pound deadlifts, all of these things. So I gave it my all though. Last event, throwing my hands up, getting the crowd pumping, because when my training, the deadlift was kicking my butt. I couldn't get 545. It was like, what the heck is going on? I was inside my head a lot. Once again, I'm repeating the same thing. I should have talked to Latrice, sports psychologist. I should have talked to her, and I didn't. I will next time. I'm going to work with these things. I'm strong. Yeah, I'm going to end it with this. I got 525. That's it. And this is what I'm going to say about myself. Now, because everybody don't know my story. If you've been watching the whole almost 10 minutes, that's me right there. I got a little editing, but that's when I was 305 pounds. I stepped in this garage as a has-been. I stepped in this garage saying that I'm going to record my workouts and I'm going to flex a little bit and I'm not going to die. I'll eat buffets 5 days a week. I wasn't working out. I used to work out a lot. Life hit me, marriage, work, and I said, I would gain 5 pounds, gain 10 pounds. I can lose that. I can lose that. By the time I started lifting weights in 2017, I was this close to my deathbed. I'm telling you, I knew a heart attack was coming. So to go from that to this, I am happy. Now, with that being said, one other thing, I'm going to wrap it up. I was intimidated. I let myself get intimidated because I knew coming in, because I've seen some of these guys. I've seen their training on Instagram, on Facebook, and all that. Even one guy, Steve Islas, I hit the corner, and I'm like, boom. He my height. He about this big. Muscle, packed muscle. Eric Dawson, person that running, he about 6'6", 6'7". Then it's long, even though he wasn't in my category. He's 6'8", 6'9", and I let that intimidate me. Now this is what I'm going to change. This is my mindset. Okay, with doing strongman. Number one, I am strong. God made me strong. Okay, that's number one. God made me strong. I am strong. I have the ability to move. I have the ability to lift heavy weights. I have the ability to compete. And the main thing is, I belong here. So if they're monsters and they're tall, I'm just a short monster. I'm just a Walter-sized monster. But I can do great things. I got it on my wall right here. I can do everything through Christ who gives me strength. That's Philippians 4:13. I'm also looking at a black Superman. Also got to listen to your body unless your body says, don't deadlift today. Stupid body. So what I'm saying is this. The motivation that I have on my wall is the motivation I'm going to live. I'm going to be a better walker. I'm going to be stronger. I'm going to be faster. I'm going to do this dang thing. I'm going to go to Masters next year. I'm going to qualify, and I will be in the top 10. I will be. I'm putting that out there. I will be. So with that, thank y'all for watching. Pray for me. If you want to support my strongman journey, I'm always building up my home gym because, like I said, life does happen, and I can't always go to the gym. You can cash out Waltzilla Fitness. I just mentioned that once. You want to do it, great. If not, just pray for me. Share my link. Main thing, social media. I'm on Facebook. I'm on TikTok. I'm on Instagram. See the post? Share the post. Because I'm not only doing me. I actually just started a new Instagram and TikTok talking strongman. And I'm trying to promote other people. I'm trying to promote you guys, you strongmen, you strong women. Especially strong women. They don't get enough credit. I got to meet America's Strongest Women at this contest. I actually competed against 2018, America's Strongest Man. So, women are doing great things. Hey, we're over 40 and we're doing great things. We're not going to sit down and let life pass us by. Masters, we're mastering this thing. We're getting better as we get older. With that, Waltzilla out.